What's your views on why men are feeling sort of quite lost at the moment? Because me and you went to uni at basically the same time. I think we're 1 or 2 years age difference. We did the same course. When we went to university, when we were the age of a lot of the guys that are seeking advice online at the moment,
there was nothing online.
But I don't think that there was a sense of being lost, despite the fact that there was less information out there. I don't think that, and that's not to say that me and you tumbled into some like perfect slick archetype of finding our place within university or whatever. I think both of us in like certain ways were a little bit disjointed and took time to find our feet.
Yeah.
What do you think's changed? Why is it that guys are...
I think it's maybe the comparison aspect of it, because I definitely didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I think it was only until I was 23 when I became a personal trainer, I was like, okay, so this is probably a step in the right direction. Before that, I was working as a manager in Hollister, worked the club promoter for a bit, doing all sorts, but I never felt lost. I was just like, okay, well, yeah, I'll just do this. But I had no one else to compare myself to. Like, I wasn't comparing myself to any other 22 or 23-year-old out there. In fact, I thought I was doing pretty good. So I was like, hey, I've come out of university and I've got a job. Whereas now, you got people who are like 16, 20, 21, 22 who are just making a killing. And I think because they're so out there on social media and they have gained quite a lot of following because of the success they've had, I think a lot of guys, maybe that age or even a little bit older, they're like, hang on, how has this guy managed to make so much money and so successful? And I am literally doing nothing with my life.
Comparatively, even if you are on a graduate scheme at Hollister.
I think that's one thing. And then maybe the value of a degree has massively gone downhill now. I don't think people are thinking, oh, should I go to university anymore? Is it worth it? Like, do I need to go? Do I not need to go? Like, what should I spend my time learning? I think it can be quite confusing out there.
All of my richest friends don't use their degrees.
Yeah.
I don't use my degree. You don't. George, the guy that I was at his house before, unbelievably successful marketing business. Did philosophy at uni. Can't remember any of it. Like, I think that all of that's very correct. There's a quote that says, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
And maybe that contributes to a big part of it. The fact that just your ability to see 0.0001% success, absolute outliers, crushing at a younger age than you. And what about, is there something else going on about men's roles? Do you think like young guys' roles in the world? Has something been lost there? Well, this is the point. When me and you were at uni, I was also useless. I had no idea. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, but there didn't feel like a pressure to know what I was supposed to do. So every generation looks back at the generation coming after them and can't believe how quickly they're growing up.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad I'm not a part of this younger generation. I feel like we had it pretty sweet.
Why?
Just felt like a simpler time. Growing up, first of all, without social media. I think maybe when did I get onto Facebook? That was probably when I was at university, just before university.
You needed 17. A uni email address when we went.
So it was nice just to have my teenage years without all the social media. We just even weren't on phones.
Wasn't even BBM. I had like a Nokia.
I had like a Sony Ericsson and Nokia. I feel like I spent a lot more time being present. And then the world's a bit mad now. Like really mad with all the woke stuff, and I don't know.